El Sutra Surangama, los estados demoníacos de la forma y sentimiento skandhas, parte 1 de 9 en Entre Maestra y Discípulos, impartida en inglés el 26 de diciembre del 2018 en Taiwán, también conocida como Formosa.
How are you? Đại gia hảo. Wie geht's? ¿Cómo está? Yeah, that's all I know. Russian, I don't know. How to say how are you in Russian? Kachela? Oof. Oh la la, yeah. Comment allez-vous? Yeah, I'm trying to be modernized, master. High heel, lipsticks, hats, sha. Maybe I should wear like this, or like this, or like that. Huh? And people believe me more. No? No? Okay. This retreat, maybe we don't need to question a lot, okay? Just listen to some precious teaching from the ancient time, yeah? Very hard to find this. And very hard to find somebody to help you. It's okay, brother. I'm tough. You God, see that? Huh? Yeah. You know, I mean, maybe better you become a nun and a monk, so life more simple, you know. 2 or 3 pair of clothes, nothing else. A blanket, maybe. Every time I have to move somewhere to talk, a lot of luggage. I thought I escaped from that kind of life. Even when I was married, I don't have that many luggage. Now come to think about it, I was married, my life is more simple than now. Yeah, I don't know why. Can you tell me? The Indian?
Now you are Supreme Master.
Oh, yo. Scary name.
Too many children.
Huh?
Too many children.
Too many children? Yeah, okay. That's just about it. No, it's just I don't know why I have to do this, really. Yeah, I don't know why I have to do this. I just have to. I check with heaven all the time. Can I be more simple now? I'm older already, you know? No, be your usual self. What means usual self? When I was a lay person, I have more simple life. When I was a lay person, it's even more simple. Yeah. I wear nice clothes, but don't have to have so many clothes. I'm a model for my own brand, and model for jewelry, and model for, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, a lot of work, different roles to play in one person. Wow. Your master, impossible. Yeah. I don't understand why the monks and nuns come see me. Yeah? Because I don't look like any of the holy people, right? Now, maybe you guy is different. You like, fashion model. Okay, you come see me, but I don't know what they want to look for here. Huh? I don't look like any. They step out of the temple. I step out from the cave, yes, but not from any temple. Don't look the same. Okay, leave it like that. It's good. Let them be a little bit separate. Good. Stay away from them, okay? I mean, accept you come with respect in case you want to help them or do something, but not to overdo it, okay? They are independent. They're used to it. Take care of themselves. Except when they don't know where, then you may show them, okay? But don't stick around and don't make their life uncomfortable, okay? They are monks and nuns. They're very polite. All right, then. So we continue with our Buddha job, Buddha business. There were 10 kind of samadhic state when you are cultivating the Tao, yeah? The Tao or the truth or the Dharma or, yeah, the real teaching, the same, okay? Taoism, they call it the Tao. Christian, they call it the Word. Okay, you cultivate the Word of God, yeah? In Buddhism, they call it the way, the path, the truth, the Dharma, etc. Similar in other religions, they call what we're doing like jhana, yeah, like Chan, Zen, okay? So when you practice the Tao, or the truth, or the Dharma, the way, you will encounter 10 kind of samadhic experience from inside, yes. And then you may mistaken these for some ultimate enlightenment. And thus, some of the demons who are correspondent to your state of mind or samadhic experience at that time, they may enter you. They might be around you. And then they will mislead you, make you think that you already attained the complete Tao or the complete enlightenment, but not yet. So the Buddha has warned his monks at those times. This is a 10 state of mind, okay? Right. So yesterday I have told you already the first one. When I read these stages, yeah, you probably will identify yourself in some of them or one of them. Yeah, so pay attention, huh? We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Yesterday I read up to, if his eyes become clear, then he will experience the 10 directions as an open expanse. Some of you have that, beginning or in the middle of your Tao practice. And the darkness will be gone. This is the end of the form skandha. Yeah. He will then be able to transcend the turbidity of kalpas. Yeah, it's already very great stage, because you can transcend many of the kalpas, accumulation of garbage, dirt, misconception, etc., etc. Are you still all right? Yes. Sit okay? Yes. Not too cold? No. Even if it is, so it's cold. What to do? I told you your master don't have any house. This is new, and we already have some kind. You see, look, I did that today, huh? And that today. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Listen, I wish really to be a monk like a Buddha, yeah? Being a Buddha is good. Normally, I do not care to be Buddha or not Buddha. I told you I can be any level as long as my power is not taken away, so I can continue to help the world. Today, I really wanted to be like a Buddha, be a Buddha. Then the people will put gold on the ground just for him to walk on. Even his room is called the fragrant room. It's full of all kind of incense or some fragrant flowers, perfume. They call it perfume room. It's a Buddha's room. My room, I have to clean many days because it smells terribly. I changed already anyway. Even then I was comfortable. Imagine, attachment. Yeah, because it's the first one that I moved in when I came here. And it has aircon, I told you already. If you want cold, you just push a button. You want heat, another button. Oh, comfy, comfy. I didn't even want to move, even from the smelly room. Long time nobody stays, so it's been smelly, yeah? So, yeah, this is us. The one in the physical body is always attaching to something. Huh? Do something. The only difference between us and the ordinary people outside is that we know when we are attached. And we chop, 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 chop. Yeah, we are no better than anyone. The only difference is that we can chop, chop, control it, cut it. Yeah, similar to the reverend monks and nuns. They know when they are influenced by outside or by their own skandhas, yeah, their own body. They just cut, cut, cut. It's not easy, of course, sometimes, but you get used to it. If you're determined to be something, do something, then your goal is more important than whatever besides you, huh? Yeah, that's what it is. I also like comfort. I don't tell you that I don't care about anything. It's not true. It's not true. I like cave and small hut because then I don't have to depend on other people to clean. And everything is at my fingertip. The reason I also like that small little smelly room because they put everything there already. So I don't have to go anywhere to look. And the bathroom is just next to the sofa. I don't have to even walk. I just roll out the sofa and there go. And take care of that business. Very comfortable when you're busy and you're getting old or so. Yeah, even a little smelly room, you like it because it's the first one you get and then you're comfortable in it. Yeah, and when after you working hard or you meditate, you're just so happy just to have somewhere. Comfortable, warm or secure, you know? Yeah, but I moved because it's not for me, okay? That place is not for me. So I moved to the empty Zealand Stars, yeah? Gazillion Stars hotel room. Yeah, richer, many stars. Yeah. I don't know why I tell you this. Gosh. I guess it's also not bad. Keep you relax, you know. Yeah, buddy style, and then you can listen to me. You don't feel too scared. Oh, sorry, master. Okay. And then the person, after he transcends the turbidity of many kalpas, after that he contemplates the course of the form of skandha. then he sees that false thoughts of solidity are a source. Yeah. After that, he knows that whatever we think, the false thinking, meaning instead of thinking of the Buddha, want to be one with God, or want to practice until you really get all enlightenment so you can help others, you think it of something else. And then whatever you think, it might solidify itself into a form or into a vision for you, okay? And even stronger, or repeatedly, like most of the humans thinking, or other beings thinking, then it solidifies into like a form of humans, mountains, rivers, trees, people, animals, etc. So after he passed this first stage, he will realize that everything comes from your false thinking. So Ananda, at this point, the person will investigate intently. Then he'll see wondrous brightness, and he see that wondrous brightness and the four elements will no longer function together, and soon the body will be able to transcend obstructions. This state is called the pure brightness, merging into the environment. Yesterday we were up to here, okay? Yes. After you already realize that everything just comes from false thinking of the mind, then your body, your elements will be separated from the light, and then the brightness will shine. Then you will see the light, okay? Temporarily, just like at the time of initiation, you have never seen light before. But when you get initiation, you saw the light, okay? Because temporarily the power of the master separate your element, your physical solidified form with the essence of light, okay? So you see it. You just left the body temporarily without even realizing it. Yeah, fine. Because if the master yank your soul or your essence out immediately from your body, then you die, or you'll be too shocked, okay? Very gentle, gentle, so you don't realize the soul has just left the body, you can merge with the light. But if he thinks he has become a sage already, and consider himself a sage, then he will be vulnerable to the demon's influence, okay? That's one stage of practice of samadhi. So now the second stage is that the cultivator, when he meditates, he can contemplate intently because he sees the light. He was wondering, of course, he feel very happy and very intently concentrate on that and investigate it. Maybe thinking, oh, what is that? What is that? Never saw it before. Where from? Yeah? And what would it do to me? And, oh, maybe don't think nothing. Just concentrate on that. Yes. And then the light, this will pervade his body. Suddenly he will be able to extract intestinal worms from his own body. Scary. No. It's probably because you have reached certain power already. So for that you can cure yourself, okay? Even if you have worms, something in your body, you even can expel it. You might not do it intentionally. It's just that your stage of beings will not allow such thing to cling to your physical. Wow, is that wonderful? Yeah. Well, for you now it's not much, because if you have worm, you just go to doctor, take a few pills, gone. No need to meditate a lot. That's why lazy, don't meditate a lot. In the old time, yeah, this is a big deal thing. Huh? Big deal thing. Yeah. In the old time, not everyone, or not every monk, or not every cultivator stay in the city. Yeah. If you stay in the capital or the city, it's easier for you to go to the doctor, and cure yourself. But if you live in a mountain far away, like many Indian yogis, they live in Himalaya, in the Gomukh region, which is the real source of the Ganges River, very far away. They hardly have contact with any person. Except maybe sometimes some people bring supply, or he come down, get some supply and come back up. Just walking. There's no path there even. You just have to figure yourself where to go. Because the snow cover everything, you don't know where is the street. Very difficult. Sometimes you fall down the pit. Yeah. That's why when I came back from the source of the Ganges, people prostrate to me. I didn't even say anything. They talk to each other, the Indian people. They think I'm a saint because I survived and come back. And they prostrate to me. I was scared, I run away. Oh, what is that? Because I'm old man, with long and white hair already, and prostrate to you. Wouldn't you be scared? Yeah. I just got up and run away. So, no, what is that? So now, even he has been able to do that, yet his body will remain intact and unharmed. Of course, it's all done through magical power, huh? Yeah. This state, actually, some people who practice white magic, they could also do something similar to that. Maybe in a lower level, but can do. Even in Vietnam or China, some of the magicians, powerful one, they could just touch some of your ailments, ailing area of your body, and they extract things out. Yeah, sometimes they just take things like some hair from your stomach out. Somebody put a bunch of hair inside by magic, and another higher magician come and take it out, and you can see it's still bubbling and steaming hot. Yeah, they take it out just like that. No operation, nothing. Of course, nowadays we don't have so many of those wonder workers anymore, but we still have some in Vietnam, for example. Yeah, China also perhaps, or maybe Tibet. Yeah, or those Asian countries, they still continue to practice this kind of tradition, but hard to find. Hard to find because the old master don't always accept any of the disciples. He has to see which one is worthy for him to transfer all of his knowledge and power to that person to succeed him. Very difficult to find. It's just like difficult to find enlightened master. It's the same. Maybe less difficult, but it's not like common thing. Oh, it is scary, it's something very scary. But that magic power rely on some external force. Like you have to have this magician master to come and draw it out for you. Because sometimes people are ill for nothing. I don't know, some enemy has hired some black magician to harm him, and then he fall ill for nothing. He don't know why, no doctor can cure him. Doctor don't understand what, especially in those older times, they don't even have X-ray, yeah? Nowadays it's easier. Ultrasound, X-ray can find out something, perhaps, and then operate and take out, yeah? But in the old time, no. You rely on shaman, or bush doctor, on magician to help you. But this practitioner, because of his intense power in samadhi, he could do that by himself without having to touch himself or operate in himself, nothing, not even intentionally. It just happened, okay? It's just like the more you practice, the healthier you become. If you really practice well and intensely and sincerely, you will not encounter much difficulty in your life. And even if you do, the master power and your own meditational power will help to ease it off. Yeah, easier. And then, but his body remained intact and unharmed. This state, when you reach this state, it is called the pure light surging through one's physical body. Even surging through your physical body as well. Not just in front of you, but it does surge through, not surge, surging, running through, and strongly. So they call it surging through, the light surging through your physical body. That's why worm or whatever, insect, whatever, bacteria cannot bear. They'll just be destroyed, gone. Maybe incinerated by that light. Yeah, when you just see the light in front of you, maybe it's different. But when in that second state, the light already infused your whole body, yeah, running through the whole body, then nothing can withstand it. Only the good things remain. Only the elation. That's why you feel good. Yeah? When you see the light like that, when you meditate, you see the light, oh, you feel so blissful and light, yeah? As if you don't have any body anymore. Yes, because all the bad elements has been cleansed out. And you feel pure again like a child. Yeah. So you feel so good. Yeah. Even if you still can be able to walk after, you feel like you're walking on clouds. You have nothing. Yeah, yeah, you know that, huh? Some of you know that. Yeah, it's cool like that. It is a temporary state in the course of intense practice. Even then, mark it. It's just a temporary state of enlightenment. It's not like not enlightenment. It is enlightenment. It's just not yet. It's just the beginners. And you already cleanse yourself of all the attached karmic retribution from your body in the form of worm, insect, bacteria, whatever that attached to your body. And does not indicate sagehood. Yeah. If he does not think he has become a sage, then this will be a good state for him. Of course, you progress, yeah? Good, if you don't think you are a saint. Insane, maybe. Yeah, because you will feel too happy, you know, if people see you dancing happy, smiling all the time, all by yourself and singing Buddha's prayer, God's prayer, people will think, oh, this guy cuckoo, cuckoo. He talked to himself, he's happy, dancing all alone with no reason, yeah? Maybe hugging other people and all that. Try not to, okay? This world they are not used to with this kind of ecstatic state of mind. And like unconditional, you know, love. It's just too carefree. You might even take off your clothes, dancing alone, you know. Possible. No, possible. It's nothing to laugh at. Because you couldn't care less, you know. You just don't feel like you're taking off clothes or anything. It's just natural, okay? That you don't feel like being confined to anything anymore, yeah? It's just simple. You know, just like that. You're like a kid. If you don't want to wear clothes, you just take it off. You think nothing. Only when we grow up that we become a little bit truly judgmental. Yeah? And then wear this clothes, that clothes. And if you don't, then woe to you. The police will try to wear something on you. If you don't wear clothes, the police will wear something for you, right? Yeah, that's the problem with our world. But when a kid don't wear nothing, when a little kid, no police would come and put chain on him or her, right? Just when we grow up, what's the difference? When you're a kid, as a boy, maybe you're just smaller in everything size, but it's still, you don't wear clothes. So why is it when you grow bigger, you wear no clothes, and then you have problem? Huh? St. Francis, when he was still a monk, he's a monk. Sometimes he see people have no clothes outside, he just take off everything, give it to him, and then walk home like that. And all the monks go him, this is indecent, this is very bad boy, why you do this? He said, I didn't know it's a bad thing to do. It's just somebody has no clothes. Some poor people cold and have no clothes, so I give it to him. We monks supposed to give, no? So innocently. Yeah, because he was in such a state of mind that he don't think too much. That's why sometimes he lifted himself up. His body went up to the top of the church. Yeah, it's not because he wanted. Just sometimes he in that state of mind, okay? Also maybe he has attained some of this power that he can levitate without even wanting. I told you in some other time, Sunday, I could do all that. Just I had to exchange it to be here. I exchange everything. Sit in front of you, it's just a normal human, very helpless. Yeah, maybe I have some wisdom. Power, everything you see is only from inside. Cannot show it to the world, what I have. Jesus, I guess, if he did not cure the dead, if he did not bring the dead back to life and cure the blind and heal the sick, all that, so obviously, probably he would have lived longer. These kind of things are the heavier interference with karma, okay? Physically, in the external world, you don't use this. Of course, the magician and all that, they do this, but they are different, okay? They will come back again, so nobody cares. The Maya don't run after them. But if a master who came down here already signed contract to relinquish everything and don't show his power in this world and do that, then he will have to pay. You have to pay. If you save one life, you have to pay with your life. It's like anyone else. It's a very sad thing, but but everybody liked it that way at that time. Even his mother forced him to do the magic trick again, make water into wine. And Jesus did not want it. He even said, "Why, mother, why did you force me to do this?" Mother wanted to show off. And maybe some people expect him to cure their sickness, yeah? Or some disciples just hoorah on, so because my master, he can do all this. I show you. Bring the sick here. He'll do it. They just too enthusiastic, yeah? Just like beginner, you just want to tell the whole world your master is so great, can do this, can do that, but that's an inside thing. But if you lay hand on somebody and wake him up from the dead, that is a different thing. But if he consider himself a sage, then he will be vulnerable to the demon's influence. Okay, that's the second stage. Still be influenced by demons. Only if your ego trick you, your ego will tell you that, okay, you are already a Buddha and stuff like that, then you'll be in trouble. Just watch yourself. Don't watch anybody else. Don't even worry about somebody come kill you or anything. Watch your ego. That's the worst enemy we could have. If people kill you, maybe you die, okay, fine. Then you come back again. You still have this enlightening power. And then you will connect with another master somehow, yeah? Because your stage already high. The master is easy to find. You will understand that you must find a master. And when you find one, you understand right away. Even you have not reached the highest stage in last life, but you're already on the way. So if you meet another guy and you ask to go into Meoli, he tell you, you know it. Oh yeah, that's a place I want to go. Okay, and then you follow him. But if your ego mislead you, make you think that you are a sage, a saint, higher level saint, then the demons can come and make use of that and harm you. And spiritually lost is worse than losing 1,000 lives bodily. Very difficult to find that again. Very difficult to find a master already. If you lose your spiritual power, it's even worse. Then you cannot find another master. Because you will be so blurred now. You will not understand that you have to find a master or anything anymore. You just completely mix into the 6 paths of existence. You never think of anything about spiritual or finding a master even. Yeah. You completely forget your purpose to be born as human. Yeah. It's the same in hell. I told you I don't want you to go to hell. You will not remember. You don't know your master's name. You don't know anyone that you can call upon to help. At that time, because you're doomed already. Okay? Finished. Now, this is a third stage. Okay? The Buddha described further. Further, as the person uses his mind to intently investigate inside and outside his physical and spiritual souls, intellect, will, essence, and spirit will be able to interact with one another without affecting his body. Wow, this is another wondrous state. They will take turns as hosts and guests. Then he may suddenly hear the Dhamma being spoken in space. Some of Buddha's disciples at that time heard those things. Maybe some of you also hear it, While you meditate, you just hear some preaching of the truth somewhere. You know, it's not like from the microphone, from your record player, video, nothing. You sit in an empty forest and then you hear the Dharma preaching. Maybe from Buddha, maybe from Master, maybe from other Master, maybe from Jesus, etc., etc. Huh? This is a wonderful state also. Or perhaps he will hear esoteric truths being pronounced simultaneously throughout the 10 directions. This state is called the essence and souls alternately separating and uniting, and the planting of good seeds. That is the third state. It's a long state. It is a temporary state and does not indicate sagehood. Sagehood not necessarily mean Buddhahood, okay? Maybe Bodhisattva, a stage lower, but still a saintly, a sage, yeah? Okay. So if he does not think he has become a sage, then this will be a good state, yeah, one step up the ladder. But if he considers himself a sage, then he will be vulnerable to the demon's influence, as usual above. Okay, next state. I'm trying to keep my calendar intact, okay? I read only today, I behave. Further, when the person's mind becomes, I mean really, you want me just to read out? Just to read? Huh? No? Comment?
Your calendar is my favorite part.
Calendar, okay. Thank you, my love. Okay. Just a blah on, huh? Actually, I'm telling you, just entertaining you. I don't know how much you understand and how much you believe and how much you will practice. I saw evidence everywhere. Yeah? Many small things I teach, you guys don't keep. I don't mean the precepts. Something about the environment, for example, yeah? So if you listen and understand, then I'm very happy for you. If you don't, well, business as usual, okay? I don't expect much from you in this time of Dharma ending age. And the Buddha is far away already, okay? This is a small thing. For example, I say you don't use toilet paper, okay? You use the water and soap, light detergent, organic and non-toxin detergent to wash yourself. I don't see that in some of the disciples' house. And they built me a little room somewhere in where I used to be before. My first place is in a mountain. We didn't have a lot of money, just buy a piece of land and then put up tent to stay. And that was a long time ago. And then they built a little place there for me, but the bathroom, the toilet, don't have this extra spray. With that spray, you can clean the residue inside under the toilet seat. It's make your house cleaner. Don't have. Lucky I knew. I know my disciples. I have my own. You know, you can bring a bottle or something like that. But it's not the same. It's not as convenient and as good cleaning like a spray attached to your toilet. You understand? A small spray, long like this, and a small head. Not like a shower head, but smaller, very little. You spray around it. Also clean yourself. Perfect. Good for environment. Save a lot of trees. Because sometimes they don't just use a dead tree. They don't have enough time to wait for the tree to die to use it. They just use any trees. Imagine, we're billions of people. Everybody uses a little bit of paper every day. Imagine how many trees have died, flushed down the toilet. How much work has gone to that job. How much pollution for the planet. Because these paper, they use bleach to make it white, so it look it more clean, yeah? But the bleach, you go where, you know, right? Go into your river, yeah, and the sea. And slowly, slowly, river are too polluted to use, the sea are dead, Dead Sea, etc., etc. Not just about money, not just about listening to master teaching, It's about you and your word and the word of your children. This is a very small thing even, very convenient. Just call the plumber, he attach it in no time. You could even do it yourself. I could do it myself also. I don't mean all of you, okay? When I say you in general, okay? I know some of you did it. I know. I asked one of the doctor in Taiwan, he said, oh, we listen to what you said, Master. We don't use toilet paper anymore. But in my own home, my helpers want to use them. So I took all the toilet paper rolls away, I stuck it all in mine, and I say, you don't have any more. And now you use what I told you to use. And keep that there in case for anything. You can, or if you already bought it, you can use it for something, wipe the floor as a spill or something. I use it until it's done, or blow your nose, whatever, but later don't buy no more, yeah? And in my house right now, my so-called house, they still use this kitchen paper, towel. That is the worst case also. They're bleaching, no end. And it's very dirty. If you use it to wipe your utensil, your cooking utensil, or your bowls, that is very bad for you. Very bad. Only use it really when there's really urgent, nothing else, you no choice, okay? Otherwise, don't use it. I'd rather, clean it on my body, really. These kitchen rolls, white, like snow, look clean, but no, very dirty. So many chemicals go in there, and it's very bad for environment. Then I know, you see, not everybody listen to me. Even though it's good for them, good for environment. When you protect the environment, you have merit as well, not just protect your pocket. You protect the trees, you protect the earth. They're all grateful to you, they bless you. And you don't have the karma of killing tree, killing the environment, killing many bacteria that go in the process of making this bleaching white paper. Huh? I teach you what I do from my own experience, and I know what's good for you. I don't just tell you to do it and I do differently. It's not true. It's not like that. I do exactly what I tell you. But then if you don't listen, then what can I do? Huh? I'm too busy. I can't just go in around chasing who did this, who put this paper, change it quickly. It's too much sometimes, yeah? And I don't use that even. I don't use that. If I don't have any towel, I use my clean clothes to wipe whatever I need to. Yeah. And I use my dirty clothes to wipe my bathroom floor after the shower or something. It's wet. I don't use that kind of paper. I don't use clean towel, so I don't have to wash double. Because my bathroom clean anyway, just water, or maybe a little soapy. So the clothes that I change, I use it to wipe. I do everything with the consideration for the next generation as well, okay? Not just I'm comfortable and I don't see anything else. It's not like that. Also with the love for the environment. Now, and the next one, the fourth level. Further, when the person's mind becomes clear, unveiled, bright and penetrating, an internal light will shine forth and turn everything in the 10 directions into the color of Jambu River gold. All the various species of beings will be transformed into Tathagatas, mean Buddha. Yeah. When he is in the fourth stage, he will see everything as a Buddha, and all the things will turn into beautiful, like shimmering gold, silver, maybe diamond, crystal, lapis lazuli, whatever. It's all precious, beautiful, and all the living beings inherently already have Buddha nature. Just in his vision, all turn into Buddha. Isn't that wonderful? Some of you saw that, I know, okay? Some of you saw that. I mean, your brother and sister, the whole world, yeah? Some of you See, from the first stage I mentioned to the fourth stage, I know you have seen some of you seen it. She's laughing, she's smiling, so happy. Where are you now, the fourth or the second? Yeah, it's good. So, suddenly he will see Vairocana Buddha seated upon a platform of celestial light, surrounded by 1,000 Buddhas, who simultaneously appear upon lotus blossoms in 100 million lands. Wow, how far can you see? Yeah, 100 million lands, you can see all that when your wisdom eye open and you enter the fourth state of samadhi. Yeah. This state is called the mind and soul being instilled with spiritual awareness. Wonderful, hey? Any of you saw that? Sometimes? Sometimes you tell me, right? Remember in some spiritual gathering, you have seen some of that? Wonderful. Shortly?
Not too long. Not for too long.
Of course, of course. Split in second.
High,
Yeah.
it seems a lot.
Okay, understand.
Yes.
That's already very lucky. Yeah. Because our mind cannot hold the inside concentration that long, that's why. We're too distracted all our lives. Everything cling onto us and don't make us clear and pure.
And if I wanted to go back, it's hard.
Cannot.
I cannot do it. But I wait. Sometimes I wait. And it happens.
Good. Yeah. Congratulations. But if you think you are safe, then the Buddha will say you'll be demon, you'll be under influence. Good, better not. Yes. But at that stage, anyone who has even just a glimpse of this state, we feel so good. Feel like he's already knowing everything. Yeah, that's why the ego might be able to trick you. All right. When he has investigated to the point of clarity, the light of his mind will shine upon all worlds. All worlds. Not just one word, two words, a million words, but all worlds. Oh, imagine that. Imagine how you feel. This is a temporary state and does not indicate sagehood. Wow, you see all worlds already illuminated within your mind and still nothing. You're still nothing yet. Yeah. If he does not think he has become a sage, then this will be a good state. But if he considers himself a sage, you know the rest. Okay? Then he will be under demonic what? Influence. God, did you listen? Or you just look at my head? This is just to get your attention, okay? Yeah. Because we like color, huh? We like beautiful looking. So this is, in this Dharma age, okay? It's good for you to have something to hold on to, to pay your attention to, okay? Then maybe at least you see me, you see my eyes, you remember my face, and when you die, you won't forget, okay? Even if you meditate so well every day, it's still okay if you don't forget your master face. Right, the next one. Further, as the person uses his mind to investigate this clear discernment until the pure light no longer disperses, that is when he's very stationary in his gaze inside, focus inside, when his attention never go anywhere else, then the light stay, not flashing, not disappearing, but stay, no longer disperses, just stay. Wow. He will suddenly be able to see various things appear in a dark room at night, just as if it were daytime. Even dark room, no light, nothing. But you see everything inside. Yeah. You see things appearing, okay? While the objects that were already in the room do not disappear. Yeah. This state is called refining the mind and purifying the vision until one is able to see in the dark. It is a temporary state and does not indicate sage hurt. If he does not think he has become a sage, then this will be a good state, but if he considers himself, then the vulnerable demon influence. Got that? Okay. I just saw you that I can read fast, not that I cannot. I can read very fast. I train myself because I have so many documents, so many things to check every day. If I don't read fast, you won't be able to see me tonight even. I have no time. The mundane things, not even just mundane, but even SMTV things, you know, and the land, whatever, just take up a lot of time. Oh, you're welcome. I just want to let you know your master very busy. No, have a talent to read fast. Not just reading, but have to correct it. So it's not like, okay, read fast, quick, and then no, not like that. I have to see what you're reading. Fast, but have to know what it is. And then you have to correct or sign. You cannot just read fast and sign. You don't even know what you're signing. Yeah? Okay. Next one. Further, the further step. When his mind completely merges with emptiness, his four limbs will suddenly become like grass or wood. Some of you would know that, right? The beginners even, yes. Devoid of sensation even when burned by fire or cut with a knife. Oh, don't try. Don't try just to know what stage you are in. Okay? I'm sure it will hurt, okay? The burning of fire will not make his limbs hot, and even when his flesh is cut, it will be like wood being withered. Yeah. This state is called the merging of external states and the blending of the four elements into a uniform substance. Just when you reach this stage, your element, the elements that made up your body, yeah, like we have some kinds of elements that made up our physical beings and the mind as well. So we have the earth, yeah, water, fire, air, wood, metal, yeah, yeah. 金木水火土，金木水火土。Metal, wood, water, fire, earth, and ether. Yeah, ether, okay? That is the sixth element, which we don't count in. So, when you reach this state that the Buddha described in here, your elements will just become elements again. They're merging into each other, they're just elements. Huh? Suppose you burn this piece of wood, the wood don't feel, okay? Yeah. You burn a piece of earth or chop the piece of earth, that piece of earth will not feel. You see? We feel because we integrate our soul, our sense into all particles of our body. Therefore, when it cut, we feel hurt. When we fell down, we feel hurt. But when you withdraw all your sense, your essence into one point, that's why you see all the light in 10 directions. Because originally you are light. So if the light can pervade anywhere, that's normal. Nothing truly miracle about it. It's just we have been blind, deaf and dumb, so we forgot our state of being. That's why we meditate, we practice, so that we return to our glorious self, the Buddha, the one with God, the children of God or the God. If he does not think he became a sage, then this will be a good state, yeah? But if he considers himself a sage, then he will be vulnerable to the demon's influence. Okay, got that? Okay. Right, further, next one. And because it is still just a temporary state, Buddha said that. Next one. Further, when his mind accomplishes such purity that his skill in purifying the mind has reached its ultimate. That means nothing can influence your mind anymore. Nobody next to you would make you feel uncomfortable or defiling you or kind of influence you in some way. Yeah, their karma cannot reach your magnetic field. Okay, at least. He will suddenly see the earth, the mountains, and the rivers in the 10 directions turn into Buddha lands, replete with the 7 precious things, their light shining everywhere. He will also see Buddhas, Tathagatas, as many as the sands of the Ganges. Some of you saw this, yeah? Some of you saw many Buddhas sometimes, you know, when I'm preaching in some occasion. Yeah. Then you could be in this state. Yeah. Filling all space, in all the Buddhas, you see so many Buddhas that fill all the space around you, or as far as you can perceive. Within, yeah. Filling all of the space. He will also see pavilions and palaces that are resplendent and beautiful. He will see the hells below and the celestial palace above, all without obstruction. This state is called the gradual transformation of concentrated thoughts of fondness and loathing. Now you are in a dual state of knowledge. Yeah, you see heavens, celestial abode, resplendent with all jewels. Yeah, of course, beautiful, and you like. And you also see hells, where suffering, filth, painful things are going on. So there are two states. Yeah, something you like, something you loathe. So that is a state. Yeah. The concentrate thought of fondness and loathing, this is a state that you have reached. It does not indicate sagehood, but if he does think he has become a sage, then this will be a good state. But if he doesn't consider himself a sage, then he's vulnerable to demonic influence. Yeah, got that? You know, right? I just read it to make sure that you know it's just like the above. Next one. We're almost there. And then you will know what kind of demons that you might encounter according to all this state of sagehood. Further, as the person uses his mind to investigate what is profound and far away, he will suddenly be able to see distant places in the middle of the night. He will see city markets and community wells, streets and alleys, and relatives and friends, and he may hear their conversations. This state is called having been suppressed to the utmost. The mind flies out and sees much that had been blocked from view. Now this is your mind that sees, because you have been concentrated too long, too hard now. Yeah, only the light mostly pervades your body. The spiritual aspect of you rise up so high that the mind have to escape. He cannot bear the pressure. Mostly it is the mind who oppresses us and block our visions of clarity from the 10 directions. But in this stage, your mind is the one who has to run away. It is wonderful. I like that. Because the mind is the one that makes trouble, no end to every of us. The mind keeps telling us to do this, to do that. When you sit in meditation, it's, oh, you forgot to drink your coffee. Go drink now. How about a piece of chocolate after that and before that? And then now you have to go to brush your teeth. Oh, by the way, something leaking, or fix it. Why are you laughing? It's like that, yeah? Okay. And then one thing led to another. You forgot that you intended to sit in meditation until the end. That is the mind. So this guy run away is a good thing. Very good. Finally, the mind flies out, cannot bear no more. That's why this stage is called having been suppressed to the utmost. The mind has been suppressed. Oh, I changed. Normally, the mind is the one who suppresses us and makes us trouble. At this stage, almost final stage, the mind has been oppressed to ultimatum. Then he has to escape. He has to run out. Wow. Finally, for a change. Normally, he blocked our view, so we don't see much. And that's why you don't see much. You see just a fleeting moment. But that is, you enter some eternity already. Understand me? Something good already. We cannot stationary in our view. Also, we don't have to. We should not. It must not. Not necessary. Yeah? Because there will be more to come. We cannot stay there and enjoy just one little corner of the universe. There are more things to go. No, but it does not indicate sagehood. If he does not think he has become a sage, then he will be a good state. But if he considers himself a sage, then they will be vulnerable to the demons. Yes. Wow, you know everything. Man, such clever people. Clap yourself, huh? Yeah. When I praise you, you clap, eh? Wow. What a wonderful ego you have. Okay, never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't try to make you feel small or anything. It's not like that. We just make joke, right? We make joke of ourselves. It's the best thing to do. Yeah. That's why when you praise me, I say, oh, my ego is inflated enough already. Please stop. Yeah. So that you don't feel like Master is perfect or is too far-fetched and we can never learn anything because he's too high, it's too good, no ego. I have everything if you want. But I just don't use it, okay? Yes. It's just like I told you, the difference between a practitioner and a non-practitioner person is that you know when you're attached, you know when you fall. And then you get up again, okay? You know when you're too attached, then you detach it, you cut it, yeah? If you can, this is another question. Knowing and doing is different. But at least you know, And then at least you feel, at least it's good for your ego to be deflated a little bit. Because you know you're wrong, you know you still have mistake, you still attached and all that. At least you know it. Yeah? In China or Vietnam, we say, knowing yourself, knowing other, you will win. If you just know yourself and you don't know other, meaning your enemy, your opponent, then you cannot win. Yeah. Your enemy is the ego. Ego. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why the Pushu name for a human is Iggy. Funny. Sound like Iggy. And the old SMTV staff, they even make a band out of it, Iggy band, remember? But they were cool, huh? They were very good, so lovely. And they sing that Guantanamera hybrid. They changed the lyric. So cool, cute. Now, okay, that's not it yet. The mind flies away. Okay, that means the ego can, kind of attach to the mind, gone with it. Then it's good for us. But there's still some more to work on. Further, as the person uses his mind to investigate to the utmost point, he may see a good and wise advisor whose body undergoes changes. Within a brief interval, various transformations will occur which cannot be explained. This state is called having an improper mind, which is possessed by a legos, a magos, or a celestial demon. My God, this is the final of the 10 already. And still be vulnerable to ghosts. And without reason, speaking Dharma that fathoms wondrous truth as well. Yeah, even because these ghosts, they speak through you. It does not indicate sagehood. If he does not think he has become a sage, then the demonic formation will subside. It's just trick, illusion, vision. But if he considers himself a sage, then he will be vulnerable to the demons' influence. Man, why do I have to talk? You know everything. Okay. Whew. Why do the demons or the ghosts can transform into many different formats or different scenery or different person? This cultivator at this stage, we see one of the great wise advisors transform himself for different things, different reason, and no reason at all, and not be able to explain why either. He also could not understand, he just saw that. It is because these legos or magos or demons from celestial realm influence him to see. Thus, okay, it's not real. So it is still okay. It just does not indicate that the cultivator has become a sage yet, etc. But he can even speak Dharma, he can even preach to people at that stage. With wondrous truth even, not just talk nonsense or shallowly, but wondrous truth he preached in this state. You will wonder, probably you ask, if this person is not a sage and possessed by these so-called ghosts and celestial demons, how can he then speak wondrous truth? Can you answer me?
Master, is it because the celestial demons are from second level and they can have eloquence and they're able to speak high truths even though they're demons?
Good, very good, very good. Excellent, good. That's what it is. The ghosts and the celestial beings, they don't have a body, okay? They can read anything. They can read the Buddha Sutra without opening it. They hear the Buddha's preaching, even though they don't practice, or they don't even do anything to become Buddha, or they're not inspired to become Buddha, but they can repeat even. Yeah, so when they possess this person, they speak through him. Just repeat like a parrot. Yeah, and of course, not everybody knows all the truth that the Buddha preached, but he may speak just some only, and then they say, wow, I never heard such thing before. Wow, this person must be a Buddha himself. How can all the people in the world know all about the truth that the Buddha preached or Jesus preached? You see, even the Bible, not every Christian remember everything in the Bible. Not even they read it. Not even they read all of it. You know, they might read just maybe Psalm or Exodus or, resurrection. The beginning, but, they don't read all, okay? And so if somebody suddenly speaks just like Jesus or like Buddha, then the lay people, normal people think, oh, this guy, he has already attained Buddhahood. How else could he speak such a wonderful words like that? So wise, calmly and wonderfully to hear, oh, then. So, but the cultivator himself should never, ever think that he already reached the ultimate sagehood. Then he'll be all right. As long as you know, as long as you don't let your ego cheat you, then you're okay. You're okay. You can continue further. Practicing is no end, okay? So it's not the ultimate. All right. So the Buddha say, yeah, because the ghosts, they can know all this. Doesn't matter if they understand or not understand. Doesn't matter if they profit from the Buddha teaching or not. Some do know the Dharma, but it doesn't mean they want to practice. Yes. They might practice some part of the Buddha teaching so that they can become a celestial body, celestial diva, or can become a king of the heaven, one of the heaven. Remember, they like it like that. they don't want to become Buddha. Yeah, they not digest the whole thing, just one part. Remember, I tell you a story last Sunday about the previous incarnation of the Buddha, that he practiced 84,000 years to become a king of heaven. Yeah, he already enjoyed 84,000 years on earth as a king, powerful king of one kingdom, and he enjoyed all the things that one can enjoy in the world already, he said. And then when he see one hair of his gray, he sweat and tremble. Wow. And he still have 84,000 more years to live. Imagine, how about us, huh? Fever, no? High fever, chill. But we don't know. The human don't know that. Only the sage knows that. Even the sage incarnate into a human body still have this Buddhist seed inside, enlightening seed inside, never die. Okay? That's why I told you, if you stay in this stage, and if you die, you still can come back and continue. But if you too proud and believe you are sage already, you cut off, then you done. All the ghosts and the demon will power upon you, take off, or you're married, and you'll be done with. So the Buddha, although he has been reincarnated as animals, insects, and humans, even kings of heaven, he has never forgot. 84 more thousand years to live. Just see one gray hair and he's shaken, tremble with fear and anxiety, sweating profusely, because he worried that time is too short for him to practice. Too short, 84,000 years. And what did he want to become to practice another 84,000 years? He wanted to be king of heaven. He said to his relatives and family, all the enjoyment of the world I already participated, already enjoyed. Now I want to enjoy the heavenly happiness, okay? That's why he has to go now. He's too old now. One hair, one gray hair. Too old now. He must go practice. Time doesn't wait. He practiced 84,000 years and he became king of heaven. If you want to become king of heaven, you know what to do now, right? And wait until one of your hair gray, and then 84,000 years you must practice. Whether in this life or continue until 84,000 years passed. Now, what did he become after he became king of heaven? He returned to earth again when his merit ran out. 84,000 year practice to become king of heaven, and still the merit ran out. One day, some of the heaven king, they have been adorned with flower naturally. And when one or some of the flower on their head become withered, then they know, oh, it's time to go. Then they will become humans again, or animals accordingly. And that king has came back to become a king on earth again. And then he probably practiced another 84,000 years, become king of heaven, and come back, etc., etc. Now you know, okay? Now you know what to do if you want to become heaven king, and then heavenly king, and then heavenly, yeah, etc. Up, down, yeah? Not because the Buddha has forgotten that he's supposed to be a Buddha instead of being a king of heaven, yeah? But he wants to make affinity with heavenly beings as well. 84,000 years he has made affinity with some of the humans and has been born and lived during his lifetime as a king. And then another many kalpa or 1,000 or million years in heaven, yeah? Affinity with other heaven beings, okay? That's why. Not because he fall down and desiring heavens or mundane pleasure. No, no, no. It's just made that way, okay? It's arranged that way, not because he wants to. Yeah. Even knowing or not knowing. I mean, from the mind, the Buddha has to do all this. Maybe the Buddha did not know. I mean, because of mind, you know? But his souls know. His high self know that that's his purpose. He do this, he do that, and all kind of things, just until finally he became Buddha, and then he can rescue all these people. Huh? All right. Good. Buddha, continue his teaching. My God, the Buddha really teach a lot. This is only one sutra. We have a lot of Buddha sutras like this, or bigger. I remember the Lotus Sutra is thicker. Yeah. Some are thinner, but he has many. He lives long. He did live very long, up to 80-something when he went to Nirvana. And that's all Ananda's fault. Disciple, when don't practice well, is easily fooled by Maya. The Buddha said to Ananda, I can live forever. Yeah, I don't have to die. Oh, Ananda has to say just that. Then please leave, Master. Please continue. Say nothing. He hear nothing. He think nothing. He don't answer. And the Buddha says second time, Ananda, I have practiced such and such method. I can live forever. I don't have to die. He also don't say nothing. Normally he would say, yes, your word honor one, or yes, your thirst come one, yeah, what was that, or what does that mean, or could you stay then in that case? No, this time he said nothing. Buddha say one more time, third time. Ananda, the Tathagata, mean the Buddha himself, he addressed himself as a Buddha to make Ananda realize he's not a normal man. Still he don't capish. The Tathagata, mean the Buddha can stay forever because I have practiced so and so. I don't have to die. Third time. Ananda hear nothing, don't understand nothing, don't say nothing. So after the third time, the Buddha cannot say anything anymore. So the Maya came, and then Ananda may be still sleeping when the Maya came to Buddha. Maya came and invite Buddha to Nirvana. Because after 3 times, he asked, nobody invite him to stay here. Then Maya has the right to invite him to go. Of course, Maya very happy, then Buddha is gone. Nobody, teach anybody correctly anymore, and I mean physically, personally like this anymore. Then the Maya can control the minds of the people again. When the Buddha in the world is different. That's what Jesus said, when I am in the world, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Yeah, when the light is there, darkness is gone. When the light is gone, then darkness comes. That is the reason the Buddha keeps saying, the Tathagata, the Buddha, thus come one, don't have to die, Ananda. Hear nothing, see nothing, understand nothing. Sleeping or something. After that, Ananda come talk to Buddha or something. Maybe say, what did you say before, Master? And the Buddha say, I told you I could live forever. I don't have to die. But you didn't say anything. So now Maya has come and invited me to go to Nirvana. And Ananda felt so devastated. Yeah. He was so muddle-headed, blind, deaf, dumb. But it's because of the Maya influence. The Maya cannot influence the Buddha, so they always influence the next person to Buddha and disturb him. Not just one day, many times. Yeah. Just like he cannot seduce the Buddha, he seduced Ananda using the daughter of Mantachi or other disciple, etc., etc. Now, okay. Should we continue?
Yes, Master.
You don't feel sleepy?
No.
Oh, tough guys. No, I really meant it. I meant it. Because I was thinking of you when I'm in my house. I was thinking I always came out late, keep you awake and like hinder your holy meditation. You already put a lot of effort all day already. Yeah. Sitting all day already. Sitting on a neighbor's shoulder, whatever. And then at night, the unkind master sit there, talk no end. How can the back bear it? One of your sisters say, my back is killing me. Master. Remember? Yeah, and one of the brother must go somewhere, secret. When I stop talking here, I go home. I still take you with me. Understand that? You won't leave me alone yet. Not so quickly. So I remember all these wonderful memories. I was thinking, today I should ask you when I stop, okay? Because you sit all day already, you know? Yeah. And you may feel pain or something, especially weather, not so warm. Are you all right, honestly? Yes.
Master, please stay with us as long as you're happy to stay with us. We really, really, really enjoy you.
Okay.
And whatever you do, whether you go past your calendar or whether you do the sutras, we're very grateful to be with you.
Okay, wonderful. But I'm always with you. I'm always with you. I'm only next door, nearby, anyway. And you never leave me alone in your mind anyway. Where would I go? How would I leave you? Huh? How? Where? Where to? Even I go sleep, I eat something, oh, I think of you. Oh, maybe the sister have back pain, okay or not? Yeah. All right, wonderful. Continue, okay? Ananda. The Buddha say to Ananda again, Ananda, these 10 states may occur in dhyana, in the Zen and the meditation. Dhyana is the word for meditation. And then they translate into Japan, it becomes Zen. In China, it's Chan. This is all from dhyana, okay? Dhyana. And in Vietnam, Thiền. It's the same. One word, meditation. So, these 10 states may occur in dhyana as one's mental effort interacts with the form skandha. Yes. Our mental effort, yeah, either hindered by skandha or mixed with the khandha, mean our sense, skandha, you know, sense, like smell, taste, all that, okay? From the touch, from the hearing, from the thinking, emotion, touch, drink, taste, yeah? Skandha is a Sanskrit word for all this sensation that we feel through our mind or the body, okay? So, when we put our mind to one-pointedness in meditation, then the skandhas, you know, our elements, our feeling, also come searching, because it's not normal for them to suddenly have the mind sit and doing nothing, just concentrate on something that they don't understand. So they all come out also, what? So, therefore we sit there, but we don't always be able to concentrate. But we think of something, like something just happened a few minutes ago, or yesterday, or the day before, or just now. And then all that thought come into form. Yeah, all our emotion and all that come into form. And when we see some vision and all that at the beginning, remember I told you that's the skandha forms a vision. Yeah. So the Buddha say all these are 10 vision, 10 stage of vision coming when we concentrate, and our skandhas also coming out and mixing with. The Buddha continued, though and confused living beings do not evaluate themselves, encountering such situations in their confusion, they fail to recognize them and say that they have become sages, thereby uttering a great lie. They did not mean to lie even. They will fall into the relentless hells. Oh God, this is not fair. That's why you must meditate with guidance. You can't just meditate yourself looking like somebody sit there, close the eyes, and then you can do that. Okay? You cannot. You must have an expert guidance, like everything else. Otherwise you might fall into the trap of the Maya. Because the Maya, they like to disturb practitioners, and they are powerful. They're more powerful than us. We have the body, we have obstruction of the bodies, we have the mind, we have obstruction of the mind. They have nothing to obstruct them. They can exercise their power on anyone. And they don't like practitioners because if you liberate it, they lose one soul. And maybe they lose more souls because of you. Because you influence others and you have your relatives and friends. One person enlightened according to height, you bring, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10 generations with you. Yeah, that's why. That's why he's afraid. Imagine if everybody enlightened, the world's empty. Whom do the Maya can harass, molest, torture, or mislead for fun, for controlling. That's why. Now, in the Dharma ending age, after the Tathagata enters Nirvana, Tathagata is one of the titles of the Buddha, okay? All of you should rely on and proclaim this teaching. Do not let the demons of the heavens have their way. Offer protection so all can realize the unsurpassed way, the Buddha's way. Somebody want to ask something? What was it?
I hope it doesn't sound like a childish question, but I want to know why doesn't Maya just be practitioners?
He is not a practitioner. He doesn't want. Yeah, you ask many thousand millions of people outside, why doesn't he want to be a practitioner? Yeah. Even I go everywhere and preach for thousands of people. Yeah, not all of them want to become practitioners even, let alone Maya. He has his power. He can create things. He can create beings. He likes to rule. Maya is as powerful as Buddha, if you want to know. It's just he lacks love. He lacks compassion. Buddha has compassion and love and power. He has only power. So he doesn't understand suffering of humans or you and I or the animals. He just look at it, his creation tearing each other apart, he don't care. He has no love in his heart. That is why. That is why if we practice anyway meditation, we must first cultivate our compassion by keeping the precept. At least keep a precept. Don't kill, don't harm, don't lie. You see, lying also harming others. Sometimes it does. Yeah? For example, like that. The precept is to keep you in line so that you don't harm and you don't fall into the Mayic way, because the Maya doesn't care about anybody else's feeling. He has too much power. He has anything he wants, anytime. He loves to rule. You see, with iron fist even. Therefore, anybody do something wrong in here, in the name of judgment, in the name of law, he send them to hell. Even a practitioner who doesn't understand, mistakenly thinking that he's a sage, or just by ego or something, he still go to hell. You saw that? The Buddha said that. You go to relentless hell. That's why the Buddha plead with all his disciples and bodhisattva, please, in the Dharma ending age, meaning when he's not there anymore, and his lineage already come to be diluted and no longer powerful as when he was there or when he just passed away. When the Buddha passed away, the lineage, bloodline is still there because he still has Ananda. He still has his son, Rahula, which also became one of the successors. He has Manjusri, he has other, Mauda, Galayana, etc., etc. They, all of them take turn to become successor. For many hundred years, the lineage is still fresh and pure. But after these foremost disciples die also, then no more. That is the Dharma ending age for the Buddha life, or Buddha teaching. That's what he called Dharma ending age. Then the Buddha worried that the practitioners might fall into the trap of the demon. That's why he keep talking so long, so detailed, so patiently, that please take care of them, so that all his disciples are still alive understand and try their best to take care of the later generations of practitioners. Yeah, you're right. I wish he became practitioner. He don't care. He doesn't care because he had not the intention to help any other beings when he practiced. That is why. He practiced just to gain power, to create and to rule over his creation. That is the intention. You see, depends on what intention you have, you will get it. If you meditate because you feel sorry for yourself, that you be deluded all these lifetimes, or this life, you want to better yourself, you want to improve, and also in case you can bless your generations, other generation, or help others, spread the truth, anything, okay? Your noble goal, your noble intention. But he never had this kind of intention. He just bored with heavens. He's bored to become a kind of subordinate to high God or to the Buddha. He revolted. He wanted to be his own man, rule over whatever he create or borrow. This is the kind of ambitious. So spiritual practitioner can't even be that ambitious. And this is really a sad thing. What?
Master, I feel like if Maya does gain love and compassion, then he'll actually have more power. Because the more love and compassion you have, the more support you have from higher realms, which is more power. I feel like it's not smart for him not to practice. It doesn't make sense because if he... Yeah.
He's not smart enough.
Yeah.
He doesn't think that way. You see, just like somebody who is so very intent on become rich or famous, and no matter what cost, you come and tell him, my master tell you rich, or Jesus say the richness in this world is nothing. Better put your richness in heaven. He would say, get out of my house. You see what I mean? Yeah. He's just one of the beings, that has not developed this side of love. He developed only one side, one-sided power.
Hi, Master. I have a question about the Maya also. In the book from Master Kabir, Anurag Sagar, he said that Maya is a child from high-level master, fifth level loss. Fifth level loss.
Okay.
So I just wonder how the Maya becomes such a bad guy, because he
coming from a good guy,
love, and he not have traps and tricks, how like human beings here in the world, because he has in heaven with all the blessings.
He's born in heaven, I told you already. He's born to be in the subordinate, being born to be good, born to be, have to be in the rules. He liked to rule himself. He liked to be a king.
Okay.
Just like some revolutionary leader, He doesn't like the government. What do you wonder? The fifth level is also inside the shadow world.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to take you out, outside.
Yeah, thank you.
Outside of the fifth world. But if you reach the fifth world, you're good already. If you're good, then you're in the fifth world. You go there. Okay, what?
Another question about this, Master. You told us you prepare a special place beyond the fifth world.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit more? Because, for example, this world is available to all Master Kuan Yin practitioners, for example?
For my disciples only.
Oh, thank you very much, Master. Thank you very much. Love you, Master. Thank you. Is a new place or Master?
That is a place created for you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Master.
It's normal thing, like Amitabha Buddha, he also created a place for who you believe him at that time. And afterward, if people believe in him, he also accepts him to go up there. Whoever believes in that master will go there. That's why you have to be careful which master you follow. Because wherever he will go, you go, okay?
We are very lucky, Master. Very lucky people.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. You might have done something good to deserve it, or you might be too bad that no saints want you. Pick your choice. Think, look inside you, see, who am I? Is that the good one or the bad one? I don't care, okay? If you're my disciple, you can go up.
Thank you, Master.
Because everything wrong you do is only because of Maya. And the Maya is the one also created the mind. The mind, the Maya, everything is from the illusionary shadow world. So if you've done something wrong, it's not your fault. I don't see it that way. It's just because I'm your teacher, I have to point out, don't do this, don't do that, okay? That's a bad one, that create bad karma, this create good merit, okay? But I don't judge you that way, okay? Just in this world, we should abide by the rule, so we don't suffer, huh? We don't suffer while we're living in here, so that you can have peace of mind, good health, security to practice. If you don't have good health, you don't have a good house, you're doing some bad thing, then you'll be disturbed every day. How can you sit comfortably for a little time that you have already, due to all worldly demands and family? You know, due to this world, it's already taking up a lot of your time and strength and energy. And if you make more trouble for yourself, how can you practice? Otherwise, I don't see any of you as a sinners or bad people. Not even the people outside, not even the worst criminals. They're just doing what they have to do. They're just doing according to their karma road that they have fallen into, by traps, by tricks, by demons, influence, you know, all kind of things that is just eating up people and animals, all beings on this planet. And you do one thing wrong, you do another, one thing lead to another, and you just can't get up. You understand? I sympathize for everyone, even the worst criminals in this world. People judge them, I don't. I just feel sorry for them, very, very sorry. And it pains me that not everyone listened to me so that I can help them. They don't have to listen to me. If they just believe in me, then I can also liberate them at the end of their life. Then they don't have to come back again. If they just not slander me, then I can also liberate them, help them at the end of their life. And in this lifetime already, anyway, in different circumstances, although they don't see, they don't know. Some do know, yeah, some do know, even they're not your Kuan Yin practitioners, brother and sister, they do know, some see, okay, yes, and some don't. But imagine, you're very helpless in this world, everyone. So helpless, and then being influenced by the demons and by your society, by the situation you have to live in, yeah, by jobs, by survival necessity. Everybody is such a victim in this world. If you were born in heaven, how would you fall like this? Huh? I mean, higher heaven, yeah? You don't have to fall. Okay. We are also accusing Maya, but actually he's doing his job. Okay? He's doing his job. He has to be like that. He has to have no love, no compassion, nothing. So that you can develop your love, your compassion, because of the situation that he created. And it makes you feel loving and kind to the victims. And then beware yourself what you're doing or not doing. Okay? Yeah.
When something happened to me, and I know it's wrong, it's bad, it's going to hurt me or I lose money or whatever, but I feel helpless. I cannot help. I cannot do anything. It looks like I have to wait.
You feel helpless.
Yeah, I feel helpless. I know.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
Not all the time. Yeah.
Is that normal?
Not normal.
Not normal.
No, because you have been taught right and wrong, and you have the master power inside to help you, so you can get up all the time, anytime. Okay? No excuses. People outside, they have no one to rely on. They are excused. You are not. Okay? And even if I excuse you, the Maya will make you suffer. Okay? Don't worry about Maya, don't worry about me. I accept all of you already, no matter what. You are my children. Okay? And yeah, I take care of you. Make sure you don't go out and roll in the dirt and come home and say, Mom, I'm dirty. Huh? I told you not to go there. Okay? Yeah. All right. We have all kind of excuses. I told you, this subtle lie or subtle indulgence, we must watch. Some coarse and gross habits or excuses we can tell, but some very subtle. That's what we must watch, really. That's why every day you have a diary, you have to introspect yourself. Huh? What I think is right or wrong. What I did was an excuse, or I just make it to cover myself up. Huh? Must watch, okay? You are elder now, you should be wiser, huh? Than the younger people. All right, don't worry, just next time get up, okay? Next time. Next time don't make any excuse to lay there. Get up, okay? Master, I'm getting up now, yeah? I don't make any excuses. I know what you would do if you were me. So I get up, huh? I will get up, get out of this, huh? Yeah, because if Master were me, she get out. So you do what you think Master would do, huh? No excuse. Okay, continue, huh? Ananda, when the good person who is cultivating samadhi and samatha has put an end to the form skandha, he can see the mind of all Buddhas as if seeing an image reflected in a clear mirror. He seems to have obtained something, but he cannot use it. In this, he resembles a paralyzed person. His hands and feet are intact. His seeing and hearing are not distorted. And yet his mind has come under a deviant influence so that he is unable to move. This is the region of the feeling skandha. After all these 10 stages you pass, you still have to go through another gate here, okay? Once the problem of paralysis subsides, meaning he knows things, he sees the Buddha's mind, he knows all the truth, but he cannot use it. He's still being disturbed, obstructed by his own skandha, or feeling, all that. So he's not yet completely free. So once the problem of paralysis, the Buddha likened to your helpless state of knowing, seeing the Buddhas and knowing the teaching, the truth, but cannot use as if paralyzed. Right? But when that stage subsides, his mind can then leave his body and look back upon his face. It can go or stay as it please without further hindrance. This is the end of the feeling skandha. Then this person can transcend the turbidity of views. Contemplating the cause of the feeling skandha, one sees that false thoughts of illusory clarity are its source. When he gets out of this helpless paralysis, then he can analyze well, where does all this helplessness come from? Then he knows it's just the false thought of illusory clarity. Yeah, he thinks he has clarity at that stage, but it's just illusory. Yeah, the clear state of mind maybe comes later, not this time. And then he knows, oh, the source of this hindrance, helplessness, is because of false thoughts, from the false belief that it is a real clarity, purity, but not yet. That wasn't the Buddha talk. I explained it to you, that's all.